I'll lead you through a sequence preparing for sleep. We're going to start this sequence on the stomach. So when you're ready, come down into what we call prone position, lying on the stomach with the forearms holding you up like this. Sphinx pose, so you have your elbows under your shoulders. Think about the front of the body and the stretch you're getting here through the chest, the stomach, the hip flexors. Do not lift the chin, but rather lift the chest up. Lift your chest up and start to move your feet like I'm doing. Try to kick your own bum. Kick your feet towards your bum several times. And then gently stop that action and move your head to look over one shoulder. Gently stretching the neck muscles. Now look over the other shoulder. All right, we're gonna push back gently into the child's pose. Pose of the child, Balasana. Child's pose, stretching your back. Once you're in the child's pose, take 3 breaths, emphasizing the back of the lungs expanding. The tissue in the backs of the lungs expands when you inhale in child's pose. Now come up to a seated position. Extend the legs into this straddle position as wide as you can get your legs. And then take your left hand towards your left foot like I'm doing. Lean to the left. Now let's come back through center and lean to the right. Hand towards your foot. Gentle, without forcing. Come back to the center. Let's go towards the center. Hands in front of you. If you're able, walk your hands forward. Stretch your back, your legs. You may be able to come on your forearms like I'm doing, which will give you a more intense stretch. Drop your head. Staying where you are, focus on the stretch that you feel, the sensations in the body, just for 3 more breaths, right where you are. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Now sit up, take your legs together, and bend your left knee like this. This posture is called Janu Shirsasana. You're reaching your hands towards your extended foot. And let your bent knee go down towards the floor as much as it can. Stretch forward and breathe. Never pushing or straining or stressing. See if you can go a little deeper. And then we'll do the other side. Extend your leg. Opposite knee bends. Reach for that extended foot. Go as far as you can, as close as you can. In a stretch like this, focus on your exhale. Make your exhale the focus. See if that exhale will allow you to go a little lower. Now sit up. We're going to bend both knees into this position. So you're going to have your left knee in front of you like this. Your right knee is in the sole of your left foot. Try to put your hands either side of your left knee and come forward over that knee. If you need to move your arms, you're certainly welcome to do that. You should be comfortable with the arms. Stretch your hips, fold forward. If you feel that your arms are in an awkward position, you're free to move the arms. The most important thing is the position of the hips and the legs here. Stay in this pose for another 3 slow breaths. Be patient with yourself. 2, go a little bit deeper. 1 more breath. Now the other side. Change the position of your legs. So now your right knee is going to be the forward knee. Your left knee is in the sole of your right foot. Put your hands either side of the knee and fold forward like we did on the first side. Stretching the back, the hips, the groin area, wherever you feel it. Now imagine sending your breath to the areas that are tight or achy. Imagine you could breathe into those areas, sending them space, breath, openness. Now we're going to move from the seated pose onto the supine poses, which means lying on the back. Once you're lying on the back, let's take the right knee into the chest and extend your left leg down the mat like this. Take time to stretch that left hip flexor. Really straighten your left leg as you hold your right knee. Now change. Hold the left knee, extend your right leg. Take the time to stretch that right leg as long as possible. All right, now let's put both feet on the floor, the arms by your sides, and to the degree that you're able, without hurting yourself, lift your hips and spine into a bridge or a small bridge, and lower. Do that again. Lift your hips and spine into a bridge or a small bridge, and lower. One more time. Lift the hips, and lower. Now the arms, raise the arms overhead. See if you can get them to touch the floor, and bring them back to your sides. Again with the arms. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, arms by your sides. Just twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one now with the breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Assuming your 2 feet are on the floor, let's step them a little wider than the hips. Move the knees to the left, both knees as far to the left as you can. And it's fine if your right hip comes up off the floor, that's no problem. Let's take the knees to the right. Knees as far to the right as you can. Stretching the hips, the groin, and the low back. Twice more. Take the knees side to side. Stretching. Notice where you feel it in the body. Now let's move into the reclining half pigeon. With the feet on the floor, cross your right ankle over your left knee. Flex your right foot and gently push your right knee away from you. If you'd like to make this more intense, put your hands behind your left thigh. And the idea is to stretch your right hip. Stay in the pose for a few breaths. And now change your legs. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Stretch the hips just like you did on the first side. Reclining half pigeon is sometimes called the figure 4 pose in physical therapy or the athletic world. Stretching the hip. Of course, the hips are connected to the low back, the thighs. So you may feel it in any of those areas. Now staying where you are, put your hands behind your right thigh. So you're still lying down with your hands behind the right thigh. Extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Straighten it out. Keeping your hands there, just simply bend and straighten the knee 5 times. Bend and straighten. Slowly. Feel the stretch in the back of the thigh, the hamstring muscles, or anywhere else. Keep that leg extended as straight as you can and try to pull it down towards yourself, stretching the back of the leg. Keeping your legs straight, let's rotate the ankle. Make circles with your ankle, your foot, your toes. Both directions several times. We'll do the same with the other leg. Raise your leg up, hold the back of the thigh, and slowly with awareness, bend and straighten the knee. Bend and straighten several times. Now let's keep the leg as straight as possible. Using a gentle effort, pull the leg down towards your body. Emphasize the stretch in the back of the thigh. Keep holding the leg and let's rotate the ankle. Make circles with the ankle. Make sure you go in both directions and try to get the full range of motion. Full range of motion. Through the toes, the ankle, the shin, the calf, the foot. All right, now let's stretch the whole body. Arms overhead. Extend your hands away from your feet away from your hands. Extend, get long, stretch out. All right, now take your first two fingers of either hand to your temples and gently rotate your temples. Massage the temples, the forehead, the jaw, anywhere else in the face or the neck. Self-massage to recognize and release excess tension. Now before we finish, I'm going to have you lie on your back as comfortable as you can be. One option is to put the legs over something, over a pillow, over a stool, over a couch, over a chair. Lift your legs up in order to get relief for your low back. And just lie still for a couple minutes. I'm going to walk you through 8 slow breaths, just lying on your back. Should be comfortable enough. Breathe in through the nose. Fill your lungs and exhale. Slow inhale. Long, slow exhale. Number 3, inhale. As you exhale, just let the stress of the day release. Exhale it out. Number 4, breathe in, oxygen, freshness. When you breathe out, release tension. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And just one more time. Last breath in, filling your whole body with breath, with newness, with freshness, with oxygen. Now at this point, you could do your own Shavasana, relax where you are in silence, and or hop into bed and do it there. Namaste.